Hello, everyone. We are going to talk about something that I know you are so excited to talk about, and that is financial aid. How do you receive or apply for money to attend college? So let's get into what you need to do, some steps that you need to take. Um, so my name is Adamika Brown. I am a school counselor here at Georgia Cyber Academy for grades 10 through 12. And before we get started, please click below for your chance to enter into receiving prizes at the end of the semester. So please do that. So let's get started on what you need to do in order to receive financial aid at the college or university in which you are applying. So what is financial aid? Money used to help you pay for college. It comes in forms of grants, work programs, student loans, and scholarships. All students are eligible for some type of financial assistance for college. Apply for this money every year that you need financial aid for educational expenses. So you have to go through this process every year. How do you apply? You apply by going to the FAFSA.gov website. The FAFSA is your first step. It opened on October 1st. Use it to apply for most types of federal and student aid. And again, you will go to FAFSA.gov. There are a couple of websites that are out that have the FAFSA form, but you have to pay in order for someone to assist you in completing it. Please go to FAFSA.gov. You should never have to pay for this application or to complete this application. It is the free application for federal student aid. The emphasis on free, so you should not have to ever pay to complete or access this application. This is what the site looks like. This is the FAFSA.gov site, so when you log on, this is what you will see. So why apply online? It's a faster processing time. You're able to save your application and return back to it later. So if you need more documentation, or if you don't have something that you need, or if your parents don't have something that they need, you can save it and come back. It has help and hints on the application. So if you're stuck on one question, on the right-hand side, you will see a box that will have a hint of what the application is asking for. It has built-in error catchers, which means few delays for the financial aid office. It's able to catch certain errors that are put in the system. And you can electronically file it with your ID, your FSA ID, which is your Federal Student Aid Identification. So how do you receive that aid identification number? And what is it? It allows the student and parent to electronically sign the FAFSA online and to expedite the process. So you will request that ID by going to FAFSA.gov, and I will show you what that looks like in a moment. A student and one parent, only one parent, must each have an ID. So you would have a separate ID than your mother or father. So both of you guys will have a totally different ID, which means that you have to apply and your parent must apply. So again, you would go to the FAFSA.gov site. You would come up to FSA ID, and you would click on that. You would click on this lock. So once you click on it, this is what you will see. You will go to create an FSA ID, and you would complete this information below. Hit continue. You would complete this information as well. Your social security number, your date of birth, and your name. You would also complete challenge questions. So if you forget it, you'll be able to come back to it. Also, with this ID, please do not give anyone your ID number. This is your number. Anyone will be able to access your information if they have this, so please keep this to yourself. So there were some changes that happened last year in regards to the FAFSA process. So this year, as I stated earlier, students were able to start on October 1st. So if you have not started, please do. Your parents would use their 2016 taxes to complete this form. So again, your parents will use their 2016 taxes, and the form is open now. The FAFSA form is open now for you to complete. So let's go over a couple of sections that I really want to emphasize to you guys in regards to the FAFSA application form. So a lot of students ask, who is the parent that I would need to help me fill out this form? Who would I need, whose taxes would I need to fill out this form? So a student's biological and or adopted parent or a person that the state has determined to be a student's parent are considered his or her legal guardian. Grandparents, foster parents, legal guardians, older brothers and sisters, aunts, uncles are not considered parents unless they have legally adopted the student. So please keep this in mind when you're completing your FAFSA form. The IRS data retrieval tool. This has been great for students and parents because the IRS can send tax data online directly to your FAFSA form. Previous years, you would have to put this information in yourself. So you would have to take the information from your taxes and put on the FAFSA. And a lot of times students would leave out a 0 or put in an extra number, and it would throw off the application, and they would have to submit documentation to the financial aid office. But now, with this particular tool, the IRS directly, with your permission, because participation is voluntary, they directly put the information into your FAFSA form. It reduces documents requested by the financial aid office, because if anything is off, you will be asked to submit documentation proving the numbers that you put into the system. If they're wrong, you will have to go in and correct it. So this is a great tool if you're interested in using it. This is what it would look like once you are completing the form. You would click this at where the arrow is. You would click this box, check this box, and click transfer now, and it would transfer the information into your FAFSA form. Another section is your selective service section. Of course, this is only for males. So if you are 18 years or older, all males must register for selective service in order to receive financial aid. So if you are a male, please do not leave this blank, because if you leave this blank, you will not receive financial aid, and you'll have to go in and correct it. So please answer this question. High school name. Please also always submit your high school name. College selection. You can send your FAFSA up to 10 different colleges. So please look into doing that, whatever college you're interested in. And that is what that looks like as well. You will also be able to see a school comparison. So if these are 3 schools in which the student has selected, they're able to see the tuition and state fee, in-state and out-of-state fees, graduation rates, transfer rates, retention, and things like that. So it's a good snapshot of the different colleges in which you're interested in. Sign and submit. You will definitely want to sign and submit the form. Confirmation page. So once you complete the FAFSA form, you will receive this. You will see your expected family contribution, which is your EFT. You will hear your financial aid representative talk about this number. This determines if you're eligible for Pell. It will have an estimate of what you're eligible for on your confirmation page. This does not guarantee you will receive the money, but this is an estimate. You will also see that with loans as well. So after your FAFSA submission, you will be notified when your FAFSA is processed. Your FAFSA information will be made available to you and the schools in which you get which you gave information to the FAFSA form in which they could send that particular school your information. Your schools will contact you if they need more information, or they will discuss your financial aid award with you. If you have questions in regards to your financial aid award, please contact the school directly and ask them the questions in which you have in regards to your financial aid award. You will also receive your student aid report, which is what the financial aid office will call a SAR. And this is what it looks like. I know it's small, but it will look like this. You will see all of the information that you put into your FAFSA form, and if there's anything that needs to be corrected, please do so. So how do colleges calculate eligibility? You will see this when colleges send you your award letter. It will look something like this. Not to say it will look exactly like this. Each college is different. But it will have your tuition and fees, room and boards, and things like that, which is your cost of attendance. It will also have your grants and all of the aid that you're eligible for, along with loans. And I will just say this. If you're eligible for loans, if they have on there 3,000 and you only need one, please only think about taking out the 1,000 instead of the 3, and you can let them know that. Federal Work Study, it allows you to earn money to help pay for your educational expenses, and you can speak with the financial aid office to ask if you're eligible for this and what do you do to sign up for it. So frequently asked questions. Do both parents need an FSA ID? No, only one parent needs that. When can you apply for the FAFSA? That opened on October 1st. We went over how you applied for a PIN that's on the FAFSA.gov website. If you're having trouble, please call the 1-800-4FIT-AID. If you have not been accepted to a school, should you start the FAFSA process? Yes, please do. So once you're accepted, they will have your information. If you file separate taxes, what should you do from your husband if you're married? I would call the 1-800-4FIT-AID and also contact the school so they can let you know what you need to do. What are the benefits of applying early? More opportunity to receive aid. Some funding is limited with different schools, and if you apply early, they will have your information so they can give you the funding. So can you create your FSA ID prior to October 1st? Yes. And what if your salary has decreased dramatically from 2016? I would contact the college and let them know, and they can perform a professional judgment if needed. It would be at their discretion. So thank you for attending this session. Again, just some highlighted points. Again, as I stated in the award letter, please, students, just be cautious in regards to the amount in which you are taking out for loans. I really want to stress that if you only need a certain amount, please only take that amount. Don't take out more than you need. I would definitely advise for you to contact that particular financial aid office in which you are, the school in which you are going to attend, and they can give you more information. They will be happy to provide any information and answer any questions that you have. And again, my name is Ms. Brown, Adamika Brown, and if you have any additional questions in regards to financial aid, please contact your counselor and they will send the questions to me, or you can email me directly if you have any specific questions. If it's in regards to a school, then you would definitely want to contact that school. But if it's a general financial aid question, then I would definitely, I'm definitely here to answer any questions you may have. And thank you again so much for attending. You have a great day.